Hi, everybody. Meteorologist Joe Cioffi here. Weather in 5 days in 5 minutes. Brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware at 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York, and Southwest Suffolk County on Long Island, serving the entire New York, New Jersey, Connecticut tri-state area with everything you need to make sure your home looks good, works well, and is ready just in case there's a tropical storm or a hurricane or adverse weather. You can get mulch and topsoil to make your yard look good this fall. 631-756-1125 for the best prices in town. And don't forget, come wintertime, the largest supplier of rock salt on Long Island. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. So we're going to go through the tropics because it's busy. All that time that wasn't busy, now it's really busy. We have Hurricane Fiona, which is right here. And now giving a hard time to the southeastern Bahamas and Turks and Caicos Islands, where we have hurricane warnings in effect. The system seems to be expanding a bit. I think that's the reason why we're not seeing an eye. We're getting into one of these eye wall replacement cycles. But it's sitting in a Category 3 hurricane with top winds of 115 miles an hour. And you can see the outflow that cirrus is just coming out from to the northeast. On the north side of the storm, you got that feathering going on, always a sign of strengthening. We also have a new tropical depression that is out in the central Atlantic, and that's going to become a tropical storm probably maybe later today or tonight. That's not going to really be a problem. That's an ocean storm. However, we are looking with rather increasing interest, let's call it that, a tropical wave moving westward in the Atlantic, and it's become better organized as it's approaching the Windward Islands. And I think that this stands a good chance of becoming a tropical depression or a tropical storm over the next couple of days. And it looks like it's going to take a track mostly to the west-northwest, at least into the weekend. And then after that, there are some question marks developing that we could go on speculating about, but we'll save that for tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show. With regards to Fiona, the intensity models keep this as either a Category 3 or bring it to a Category 4 hurricane in the next 24 to 36 hours. And then after that, once it passes Bermuda, it's going to start to feel the influence of the deep upper trough in the eastern part of the United States. And the next target looks like this will pass, the center will pass northwest of Bermuda, but Bermuda should be close enough that it will experience gales later Thursday night into Friday. And then after that, when we head up northward, this is going to be impacting eastern Nova Scotia and western Newfoundland. And the track models seem to be drawing it a bit further to the west over the last day or so. So folks in Nova Scotia should start paying attention, and folks in western Newfoundland should certainly pay attention to this, and maybe even in eastern Newfoundland, because this will eventually become a very large and powerful extratropical cyclone. And I'll show you here on the GFS from today, the new GFS. Here's the cold front that moves on through off the New England coast, and it basically stalls out offshore, and then up comes Fiona as a very intense cyclone. The models may be overdoing the pressure a bit, but this will eventually become, as I said, a powerful post-tropical or extratropical cyclone as it moves over eastern Nova Scotia, or perhaps a little bit further to the east, somewhere in that range, and eventually winds up in Labrador. And of course, we've been talking about the fact that it's impacting the overall weather pattern. We're enjoying a nice weather day from southern New England down through the eastern states, and actually a lot of sunshine going all the way back into the plains. We have some clouds up in northern New England. You see Fiona on the lower right, and you see some showers and thunderstorms moving through the Great Lakes as we start to set up the next cold front. Here's the radar. There are actually some showers, some scattered showers going on in upstate New York and up in northern Maine, seeing some showers there and some heavier downpours in New Brunswick. I don't think we're going to have a problem here today from southern New England on south. It should be no worse than partly sunny, and some areas, the further south you go, it'll be mostly sunny. The Storm Prediction Center for tomorrow has a slight risk of severe weather from Ohio to northwest Pennsylvania into western New York, and then the marginal risk touches northwest New Jersey and goes southwest from there into West Virginia and Kentucky. The cold front that's coming through is going to time itself to come through later Wednesday night or early Thursday morning. So the risk area for Thursday will be from southern New Jersey down through Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, and into northeastern and north central North Carolina. And as far as rainfall is concerned over the next 7 days, we are looking at generally a half to 3/4 of an inch or more as you head up into New England from New York City north and east, and much less as you go south and west. No precip being indicated in South Carolina, most of Georgia, and then across the Gulf states back into Texas. So let's set things up. I'm going to use this Atlantic view so we could look at these tropical systems. And this is the new midday cycle of the GFS. So I'm just going to roll it back here. We are going to have another day of sunshine and very warm temperatures tomorrow. Temperatures are going to be probably reaching up into the 80s, maybe middle 80s in some places, might even push 87 or 88. The front comes through. I don't think there's going to be any rain on Wednesday. The rest of today obviously is fine. Wednesday night into Thursday morning, we'll get some showers, maybe a rumble or two of thunder as that cold front moves through. And you can see Fiona now at this point is starting to move and accelerate to the northeast, making a close pass to Bermuda as a strong Category 3 or a Category 4. And then we get that cool air comes down for Thursday night, Friday into Saturday. I think Thursday's temperatures in many places, low to mid 60s for highs. There'll probably be a few places in the Hudson Valley and in the Catskills that don't get out of the 50s. Then for the nights, down 40s to maybe near 50 or low 50s in the warmer urban areas, 40s everywhere else for Friday morning and again Saturday morning. The high will move offshore late Saturday. We'll may see upper 60s to low 70s. Should be a really nice day. Then the next trough and the next cold front move through, and this will produce maybe some showers. Perhaps they'll hold off until Sunday night or late Sunday afternoon, early Sunday evening. But let's go Sunday night into Monday as the next cold front goes by, and then you see how the models and what's really been kind of astounding to me is that when I looked at the overnight European, the overnight Canadian, and the GFS, they all were not that much different in terms of taking the system that develops near the Windward Islands through the Caribbean to about Jamaica, strengthening it along the way. And then after this time frame, which is on Monday, we're going to start to see it turn more toward the north as it reacts to that second upper air trough that is moving through the northeast. And of course, again, we will be talking about this in great detail tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show. Weather in 5 is brought to you by Omni True Value Hardware, 1226 North Wellwood Avenue in West Babylon, New York. And the telephone number is 631-756-1125. Best prices in town. OmniTrueValue.com is the website. So we're watching the tropics. And, of course, we are watching our own local weather. So we will see you tonight on the Joe and Joe Weather Show at 7:30 Eastern.